Hey there, everyone. Today, I'm going to lay it all out about the controversy that's taking over the Marvel Universe. The fact that I, Sam Wilson, have taken up the mantle of Captain America. Yep, it's me. Without the famous super soldier serum, but with a good dose of determination and, of course, a lot of style. Let's get to it, because I have a lot to share. First, let's remember an important detail. Steve Rogers himself chose to pass the shield to me. This wasn't a random decision. He saw in me the qualities that define the true Captain America. Courage, integrity, and the commitment to fight for what's right. It's not the serum that makes the captain, it's the character. Steve knew me well enough to trust me with this responsibility. Now, about the serum, seriously, really. What defines a hero isn't a bottle of superpowers. Look at Batman, Hawkeye. And even for me, before the shield, I've always been on the front lines, facing huge threats, just with my skills and determination. I don't need serum to prove my worth. True power comes from the mind and the heart, and if you think I'm not worthy because I don't have super strength, let me remind you. Steve himself started out as a scrawny and weak guy, chosen not for his physique, but because he was a good man. The serum just amplified what was already there. I already have what matters, an unwavering moral compass. In addition, my military background and battlefield experience have prepared me for this role. I served with honor, leading teams, making tough decisions under pressure. Captain America isn't just about fighting. It's about leading, inspiring, and protecting. And I do that with excellence. And speaking of leadership, in the comics, Steve and I continue to work together, even after he passed the shield to me. We are two captains, America, each with their own style and approach, and that enriches the legacy of the shield. There's no rule saying there can only be one. About representation, being the first African-American superhero to take on the mantle of Captain America means a lot to me and to millions of people. This isn't just about diversity. It's about showing that anyone can be a hero, regardless of skin color. The symbol of Captain America represents the fight for equality and justice, and I carry that with pride. And for those who think Bucky should have been the chosen one, look, Bucky is an amazing friend, but he carries a complicated past. He was a killer controlled by Hydra for years. That doesn't disqualify him as a hero, but the role of Captain America is a role. It requires someone who can be a public symbol of hope and integrity, something even Bucky himself recognized in me. Now, let's talk about the criticisms that I'm generic, or that I've lost the charm from the comics. In the comics, I have a real falcon, powers to communicate with birds, and a unique style. In the MCU, maybe some of that is missing, but I'm still the same guy who fights for the people. And you know, who knows? Maybe Marvel will bring some of those traits back in the future. I also miss the original Red Wing. By the way, speaking of elements that were left out, in the comics, I have a telepathic connection with Red Wing, my loyal partner, and a real falcon. Red Wing is a crucial ally in combat, able to perform complex tactical maneuvers while we share thoughts and emotions. That bond is really cool, but it's also strategic, enhancing my ability to act in high-risk situations. It would be amazing to see that dynamic in action. In the movies, don't you think? In addition, this telepathic ability allows me to sense the environment through the Falcon's eyes, providing an unmatched tactical advantage in reconnaissance and surveillance missions. Imagine the visual impact that would have on the big screen. Another thing that Marvel could have explored more is my leadership ability in global missions. In the comics, I lead teams in complex operations, not just with brute force, but using smart tactics. This shows that Captain America is also a master strategist, not just a soldier with a vibranium shield. And of course, I can't forget my journey as a defender of civil rights. In the comics, I tackle social issues head-on, using the shield not just for physical battles, but to fight against social injustices. This deeply connects me with the legacy of Captain America, showing that being a hero goes beyond just defeating villains. It's about inspiring real change. Finally, about the CGI, scripts, and reshoots of the movie, well, that has nothing to do with me as a character. Production problems happen, but what matters is the heart of the story. And at the heart of the story, Sam Wilson is here to show that the true Captain America doesn't need serum. He needs soul. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening to me. Now I want to know, what do you think? Does the shield suit me or not? Let's chat in the comments. Don't forget to leave an America like and subscribe to the channel.